Hi, my name is Shiakulide. Thank you very much for joining me again in my training. This training is titled Excel 2016, and in this video I'll be showing you a quick overview of Microsoft Excel 2016. So actually started now. What I want to do now is to ensure that I take you through how to install launch Microsoft Excel 2016. The first way to launch Microsoft Excel is to go to your quick bar and you type in. I've already installed Microsoft Excel 2016 on my system, so I could use my search window and I type Excel 20 Excel. So it brings out all that I have on Excel. So it shows me the notification, it shows me the icon, and I clicked on Excel 2016. So it's launched. I'm actually launching the application now. So this is Excel 2016. There are different templates that I can go through. These are some of the templates that Microsoft has. This is the blank workbook. This is welcome to Excel. So these are the other templates that I can actually make use of depending on what I want to do. But for this video, I just want to show you how to go through use a blank workbook. So this is one way I've actually launched Microsoft Excel 2016. Another way is to hold my Windows key and press R. Okay, window R to bring out my one dialog box, and I type in Excel, press enter. Okay, so it actually brings me back to another page. It gives me an opportunity to launch Excel 2016. So these are the two ways I can actually use to launch Excel 2016. So let me use my other option, Windows R, and I type in Excel. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Excel. Okay, so it's launching the application now. So I'm now in Excel. So this is my back. You see, this is my initial view. So I'm into Excel 2016 now. This is the interface you first see when you get to Excel 2016. This place is called this is called work area. This is where you do all your calculations. This is where you input data. This is where the output of the data works is being displayed. So the entire space is called a workspace. Now, if you notice that there's something we call here, see there's a book. This entire book is called a workbook. Now these are sheets. In Excel, there's a difference between workbook and sheet. Sheets are more like pages you have in a book. So if I have a big book, the pages can be described as sheets, while the entire book is a book. Let me see it that way. So we have so this is sheets. This is a sheet. One this sheet. If I want to add another sheet, I just click on this plus sign. You see, it's giving me a new sheet. If I press it, gives me another new sheet. So what is this or this? This is a name box. You see, it's called a name box. So each time I click on any cell, this is called a cell. This is called a cell. So anytime I click on a cell, you see, it names the name of the cell. So it's called B5. B5 means colon 5 colon B rule 5. That's what this means. B is for colon, F is for row. So the all of these are called rows. These are called colon. So it names it as colon and row. So this is row. This is colon B row 5. That's what this name is basically for. So if you look at this now, so this place is called the formula bar. This is where I type in formulas. If I do equal to, I start a formula. So equals is used to start the formula. So C3, if I want to do plus, let's do plus, and name another cell, D3. So that's it. So, but because I've not gone into formula now, I won't take you through all that. But this entire bar is called the formula bar. Now all these are called tabs. This is a tab. This is home tab. This is insert tab. This is page layout tab. These are all the tabs you have in Microsoft Excel, and each of these tabs have their own. We call them groups. These are groups where you have icons. This is a group, font group, alignment group. So this alignment group holds a lot of icons that you can work with. They're called icons. So if I click on, if I want to change the font now, let's say I type my name here, Shay, and I want to change the font. All I just do is to come here, change the font. click on this drop down, change the font and change the font type to, let's say, 12. I need to first highlight it. So let me change the font type to, say, 22. You see, that's changed this font size to 22. So let me go back to my 11. So that is how that is. So this is under this home tab. We have a lot of formulas that you can use, a lot of icons you can make use of. So it's all dependent on before you can even use a particular cell. Before you can actually use any of these tools, you have to click on a particular cell. So if you click on this cell now, it gives you an opportunity to use any of these icons. So this is for font, this is for alignment. If I want to align, these are for numbers. If I'm working with figures, these are for style, these are for cells. If I want to delete a particular cell, I just click on drop down, delete the cell, delete the sheet rows, delete the column. So these are a couple of things that I'm still going to show in the course of this training. This is page layout tab. So on this tab, I have icons I can use for my page layout. This is for views. These are other ones. So this is how to view my workbook. These are normal view, preview book. You see, it's giving me another view. Layout, page layout. See, it's breaking the entire sheet into layout. Custom view. That means I will determine the kind of view I want to do. So I can add the name of my view and customize my view. So I won't go deep into that. Let me go back to my normal view. I won't go deep into that for now. So we'll just continue with what I have at the moment. So this is for formula. This is where I have all my formulas. This is for data. This is for view, and this is for developer. So all this information here, they're called ribbons. You know, all these icons are called ribbons. So this is the home tab. The font here, they're called ribbons. Everything, all these icons I click in, are all called ribbons, and this is fonts as a group. So the whole of this ribbon is in the font group. The whole of this ribbon here is in the alignment group. So if I click on this is called the dialog box. It gives me the additional settings for this particular ribbon, this alignment ribbon. So you see, it shows me numbers. I can use numbers group to format cell, number groups, fonts. If you look at it, I have the font group here. So it gives me option to work on other. It gives me option to work on the other cells. So these are my other tabs. So that is that. So this place is the entire of this place is called quick access bar. On this bar I have some icons. This is my save. If I'm done with a particular workbook and I want to save it, I just click on the save button. This is my undo. If I want to undo an action, let's say I add one to it here, and I want to undo. I just click on this. You see, it takes it back. So, and for me to even activate a particular cell, maybe if I want to edit the particular cell, I just double click on it. It shall display the cursor, so I can type what I want to type in that particular cell. So another thing we also need to look at is this is a print view icon. So if I click on this print view icon, it takes me to my print view. So if I want to print, I can actually print. I can print here. So if I click on this, this is for me to format my cell. So this gives me an opportunity to add some particular icons. If for instance I want to do conversant with some particular ribbons I want to use, I can click on this drop arrow key here and add more commands here. So if I click on this is spelling, you see I've added spelling to it, so I can quickly use these quick menus to perform any of my functions on the Excel sheet. So I can do that. I can remove, I can check it again, spelling, see it's off. So there's another thing again, that if you use, one of the beauty of Excel 26 now, if you install Excel 26 on a tablet and you want to use your finger, your hand to pick icons, to click on icons, you can click on this and click on touch. If you notice that with touch, the icon has expanded. It means that my fingernails can actually grab the entire of this icon, B for bold. But if I'm using the mouse, if you realize, you see that it's quite small. So if I place my hand here, it will still touch this I for italics. Okay, so that's what this is all about. The other thing we also need to look at is the backstage area. If I click on file here, this entire page is called the backstage. So on this info, these are a couple of things I could do. I can protect my workbook. mark as final, encrypt with the password, protect my current sheet, restrict access to this particular workbook, add some properties to add the title, training, Excel training, that's my title of my workbook, and I can change. This is where I have the author. This is the author. I can add another author depending on my contact. I can manage my workbook here. Recover the workbook if it's already been deleted. Recover unsaved workbook and all that. So I can do that on this info. On this is where I can create new workbook. I can use templates. All these are called templates, depending on what I want to create. So if I want to open a particular workbook that I've already saved on my computer, I can click on any of these locations. These are locations where I have my workbook. If this is on this PC, is it on the cloud? Do I want to browse my computer to find where I have the workbook? Another thing is I want to save. If I want to save, I click a particular location. Unless I want to save it on my downloads, I click on my downloads. I name the document here. I can change the name here and name it whatever I want to name. And I can also change the style. This is where you can save as PDF. You can save a document as PDF. You can save it as comma delimited file. These are other types that you can save your Excel sheet as. Another thing is to print. If I want to print, I have to come to this tab here, or I do Control P. Control plus P takes me down, brings me to this page where I can choose the printer I want to print. I can increase the number of copies and all that. Then if I want to share this document, I can share with people, I can share with email, I can present it online. And that's one of the beauties with working with Excel 2016. Microsoft gives you an opportunity using Excel 2016 give you an opportunity to collaborate. It means that one or two people can work on this particular document all at the same time. Then I can export it depending on with another. I can change the file type to export it. See, these are other file types I can export my Excel as. I can also do my save as from here. You see, I can click on save as. So these are other ways I could do that. So another thing is to publish. If I want to publish it to be something called business intelligence, I won't go deep into that, but business intelligence is actually used to display data, to display data in display data visually and represent them on dashboards, to provide insight or to provide use for your KPIs, key performance intelligence on your platforms. So if I want to close it, I just click on close it. Another thing I also want you to look at is the options. These options this is where you can actually customize your Excel sheets. You can customize the entire Excel application. This is the tab for formulas. You can actually create your workbook calculations. These are a couple of things you can actually do here. Then proofing. This is where you proof, correct your spelling, add custom dictionaries, add dictionary to it, edit word list. These are my word list. I can add word to this particular dictionary. So these are a couple of things you can do. You can customize a ribbon here. This is when you can design another ribbon here. You can create a new ribbon, and name it whatever you want to name it, and create a new group, okay, and rename the group. So rename the group here and all that. So these are a couple of things you can do on that. We call that place the backstage. It's called the backstage. If I also want to change the look of my Excel sheet, I can go to the account and click on this office theme. You see, if I click on dark, you see it changes the color to dark, and it's going to affect the entire all of my my Microsoft Office Professional theme. It's going to change all of my theme. So if I click on white, it's going to change back to white. If I click to dark gray, it's going to leave it at gray. And if I have a Microsoft Office email address, my Microsoft Hotmail email, I can actually sign in here, provided I'm connected to the internet. My system is connected to the internet, so I can actually sign in. Why is it taking much time? I can also use this opportunity to check my product information. Here it shows that it's already activated. These are signs that show. So my product contains Microsoft Access, Excel, OneNote, Exchange, PowerPoint, Publisher, Microsoft Word, and Skype. So these are the information. So you can also do about to check about my Excel, to check about my Office, my Excel 2016. So these are my options again. So the entire of this, my entire backstage, this is called this entire page is called the backspace. So another thing again is that with Excel you can use shortcuts to reach each of these tabs. So if I press the Alt shows me shortcut I can use to reach each of my tabs. So if I press Alt F, you see it takes me to my my file. This is where I have my backstage. If I go back and I press Alt again, you see I'm in. So if I press Alt N, you see it brings me here, it brings me to my Insert tab. So on this Insert tab here, I have my other icons here. So with that, I can actually do a lot of things with my Excel command, my shortcut. So instead of me using navigation through my mouse, I can use my shortcut to do a couple of things. So for example, if I want to go to the file tab, I just press Alt F. It takes me to my file. So if I want to go to info, I can just do Alt F(I). So it takes me to my info. Okay, so that's one of the commands you can actually use. The other thing I want to show you is this my lower part here. It's called status bar. This is where you have my status. So whatever I'm doing, it shows me the status. If you see, because I don't have any content here, if I click on home and I say auto sum, let me just add something here. So I've not actually started doing that, but this is just to show you a couple of things that I can do on my work area. So this is my status bar. So whatever I'm doing here, give me a status report at my lower at this lower part here. It's called my status bar. So another feature I also wanted that Microsoft introduced to Excel 2016 is called tell me what you want to do feature. So with this feature, if I want to create this, I want to create a filter. I type create, it shows me what I want to create. Let's say if I want to create a new file, you see I've already created a new file here called book2. So let me close that. Okay, so I'm back to my book 1. So let's say I want to print. I don't know where to go to. I just click on print. It shows me how I can get to print. So, or if I want to get more information on print, I just click on get more info on print. So it takes me through to the internet. Like I said, my computer is connected to the internet, so it's trying to get more information about the word print from Microsoft Excel 2016. So if you look at print a worksheet, so it gives me step by step on how to print a worksheet. So it gives me instruction on how to print a worksheet. So that's about Microsoft Excel, overview of Microsoft Excel. Like I said, this video is just to give you an overview of how Microsoft Excel, the interface, if you want to print, if you want to move from create a new worksheet, delete a new worksheet, if you want to know what ribbon is. We talked about what a ribbon is. These are called icons, here are called ribbons, these are called groups, these are called tabs. So these are tabs, these are called, the entire space is called ribbon. This is a workspace area, this is a work area. This is our formula bar, this is our name box, these are status bar, these are sheets. So this is our viewpoint, this is our view, Windows view. Our workbook views, this is where you can zoom if you want to zoom your worksheet. You want to zoom it, you want to reduce the zoom to 100%. So that's enough. That's a lot about. So if you want to share it, your worksheet, you share your workbook, you can share it here, save to the cloud. You see, you can connect, save as, and all that. Takes you back to my backstage area. So you can close this, and if you want to sign in, like I said, you can sign in, provided you're connected to the internet. Also, you can minimize your ribbon. You can hide on auto. This will help you to auto hide your ribbon. You see it has hidden my ribbon. It's also bringing me back. I can also view my ribbon back. So if I want to show my tabs, I can show my tabs here, only my tabs. And also if I want to show my tabs and all the commands present in it. So that's all there is about working with Microsoft Excel. As I will show you the overview of what Microsoft Excel does. In my next video, I'm going to show you how you can create and set and work with workbooks. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you